Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Attack on Titan. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching the OVA Lost Girls Part 1. I will be watching Part 2 next, and then Part 3 in the middle of Season 3. I have it all planned out and written down. But I'm still reeling a little bit from Season 2. I haven't watched a lot of Season 2 recently other than reactions because I had surgery on my eye and I can now see out of this guy on the periphery. So better to kill Titans with, right? So I am super interested to know what these OVAs are, especially why there's 3 and why I can't watch them all in one sitting, why I have to watch one in the middle of, and I know it's because of story, obviously, but it's Lost Girls. Like Ymir, Annie, is that what we're considering Lost? I don't know what to expect in this one, but the Season 2 was mind-blowing. I will say that tomorrow is the day that episode 6 is going up on YouTube, and I have rewatched that reaction so many damn times, and I can't get over the betrayal that I feel with Rainer. Not Bertholdt so much, because I wasn't so emotionally attached to him, but I was definitely emotionally attached to Rainer, and I still kind of am. I still have a lot of anger, I think, a lot of betrayal, distrust. Ymir is kind of growing on me a little bit, but I will say that I watched Mish and Dee's reaction actually on Monday, and they watch it with subtitles. I obviously watched the dub, so I heard Rainer say, like, what he said. He is the armored titan. Bertholdt is the colossal titan. Now, I obviously care about Bertholdt, but, like, I had a deep love for Rainer. And to see their reaction and them thinking that there was something wrong with the subtitles, like, I'd never been so happy to watch dub in my life, but, like, I know that I miss a lot of information when I watch the dub, or it's said differently or translated differently, but I think everybody kind of has the same thing where it's like, what? That can't be correct. Because it's said off screen. Like, it's almost like it's like an afterthought in, like, the whole scene, and it's just like, don't pay too much attention to what's going on over here, and like, big reveal. and everybody just kind of being blown away by it. But I think I haven't seen a lot of people cry like I did, because I think I'm very emotionally invested in Rainer, because obviously when I thought Annie had killed him, I was devastated. And, you know, at the end of the last season, you know, Ymir gave herself up to them to take home so they wouldn't go home empty-handed, and gave herself up, which is kind of like one of those things where it's just like, I didn't like her the entire season. I don't really like her disposition, her behavior, how mean she is. Like, and that's why, like, when people are like, you can't tell that, like, she's, like, in love with Krista. And I'm just like, I don't know. She's kind of a bitch. Like, she doesn't express love the way that I would receive it. So to me, I'm just like, yeah, like, you're protective, but you're kind of mean. So it's like really interesting that, like, I like rewatched the last episode with subtitles, and I was just like, maybe time has passed and I feel different about Ymir now. I don't know how long I'll feel that way, quite frankly, because I just think she's mean. But I know that that's the way some people express themselves. I would not be around a person that expressed themselves that way. I'm just saying. And that's not me saying that I'm a better person, or that, like, I just am like, I don't like that vibe. I gotta go. And we had also everyone else kind of realizing that the Titans were of human origin, which, you know, from the beginning, I was like, did they come from space? Did they zap down from a ship? Like, what is happening? And I think I had already come to the conclusion that they were of human origin. But, you know, we have to try to, like, figure out, like, Connie's, like, village and, like, what happened there. And the Beast Titan at the end, which I was just like, that's Aaron's dad. I was like, you know what? I don't know if Aaron's dad has abs like that. I don't even think he had blonde hair. So I'm not quite sure that that was in fact correct. I think I came to the very wrong conclusion on that one. But he is very smart. So is it a scientist of some sort that goes and, like, just is like, yeah, to an entire village? Does he put something in the water that turns them all into Titans? Because I also noticed when I rewatched that last episode that a lot of those Titans really looked like humans. And not like the crazy one. Like, it was so satisfying watching the one that ate Aaron's mom and Hannes, which I ended up crying all over again because it's still just upsetting as hell. But watching that one get tore apart, and like how crazy it is with the mouth and the hair and the body shape and all that. But like some of the other Titans have like very human faces. Like when they're like peeking in the trees, they look very human. So it's like a lot of those were definitely from Connie's village and probably people that he knew. But like, how did they become Titans? And like I said, was it in the water? Like, did they all get injections? Did they have like a flu? And like this doctor comes to visit and it's just like, oh, here, immunized. I can't even ever get that. Here's your vaccine. And turn them into Titans. You know, like I don't know. Like, just there's every time we get like an answer, there's so many more questions. Way more questions. I'm very still upset about Hannes, but I think that Titan in particular killing and eating Hannes and tearing him apart, plus Mikasa kind of declaring her feelings for Eren without really saying I love you, which I know isn't really a Japanese thing to do. But it was kind of like they're kind of giving each other feelings for each other. And she's just like, you wrap the scarf around me. Thank you. And, you've taken care of me. Thank you. And he's like, I'll continue to wrap that scarf around you. Like, I'm definitely paraphrasing, but like, from now and for forever. I love you. Just say that. I don't know if Eren really could express that towards Mikasa. I feel like Mikasa like is on the borderline of saying it almost all the time. But like, I also didn't know if it was more of a sisterly, brotherly relationship. And like, sometimes I have to go up here and go, okay, this is also from somebody who is like, the creator is Japanese. And I kind of forgot that like, they don't express their feelings like that in those ways, the way that I'm accustomed to seeing it and hearing it. It's kind of like Ymir, like where like I'm just like, does she love Krista? Because like that doesn't feel like love to me. And I'm just like, does Eren love Mikasa? Because that doesn't feel like love to me. It might be. I don't know. I have to wait for it to unfold further. But I'm interested to get into the Lost Girls here and see what this is about, and then start season 3 because I really miss this show. Oh, I really miss this show. It's been hard because when you have an eye surgery, they're just like, hey, try not to stare at TV screens or your phone or your computer. And it's just like, what am I supposed to do? I was like, oh, just read. Nope. Can't do that either. It was a lot of sleeping, which was nice. But at the same time, I'm ready to get back into this because this is what I love to do. I love feeling this stuff. I love sharing it with you. And I love just this show in particular. And I will say, like, there are times, like, if it comes out that, like, Mikasa is a Titan, or, like, oh my God, I don't know if I could handle Levi being a Titan. I think I might stop the show. And please don't spoil anything in the comments, but, like, I think I would be like, I fucking quit. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. Stop hurting me. And it's funny because people are like, you can't handle this show. And I'm like, hey, yes, I can. And then I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I can handle this show, okay? Maybe I can, maybe I can't. We'll find out. But I'm going to jump into this OVA. It will be over on Patreon for a full-length reaction if that is something that you would enjoy doing. I will have it available to anyone and everyone to watch to see if it's something that you would enjoy watching. If not, enjoy the edited version. And if you like the full-length version of the subtitled version, you can watch that along with me. I mean, I might say something that doesn't match up, but like, you could still watch your favorite version of it with me. I don't know if that makes anyone feel any better, but guys, let's get into this because I'm a little nervous, but I'm also equally excited. So let's go.
What are you doing?
Really? Let's not start with this. Seriously?
We were comrades! Please!
I don't want to watch Marco die.
Don't kill me!
I don't want to watch Marco die! Good, I'm glad you're thinking about it. Oh, you helped kill Marco. That's the other thing, and it's hard for me to reconcile with Raynor, is that he killed Marco. But I am looking forward to knowing more about her, because I don't feel like I know anything about her.
Can't help but wonder, how many human lives will I have to take tomorrow? There's no point thinking about it. What must be done, must be done.
What does that mean? When does this take place? Is this before the scouting mission?
Tomorrow, during the Scout Regiment's 57th Recon mission, I'll capture Eren Yeager.
And? Do what? Oh, no opening. Okay. Well, Sina, goodbye. Part 1. I can't read that. It's in Japanese. I'm gonna guess it said Trost or something. I don't know what that says either. The OVAs don't provide any translation for Japanese.
What you reading? Mind if I take a peek?
I hate Hitch!
Hey, Annie. How are you liking the MPs? We scouts are training hard to prep for the big recon mission.
Oh.
The commander's long-range scouting formation looks...
They were giving each other information.
This guy's as boring as they come.
Yeah, because he's just giving her info.
But he is writing to you, so that adds up.
That's mean.
Anyway, listen, I need to skip out on tomorrow's patrol. Could you cover for me? Say I'm sick?
Fine, but you owe me a favor.
Oh.
She's missing. Probably just ran away from home.
Lost girl.
What else?
Wait a sec, are you gonna reply to everything I say with what else? Because it kind of feels like I'm getting interrogated.
A little bit,
Sorry,
yeah.
but it's the only phrase that comes to mind right now. What else?
Just
Fine.
keep saying it.
Look, Annie. Contrary to appearances, I can be a real airhead sometimes.
I get that from you.
You're running an errand. That's code for meeting a boy, right? Don't tell me it's that Rhina guy. He's like dishwater dull.
He's actually not that dull, girl.
He's a 15-meter Titan.
She just put it right out there.
Carly Stroutman, 20 years old, the only daughter of Elliot G. Stroutman, president of the
pretty.
Marlene Company.
And she's missing.
I'm doing this to repay someone. Don't like owing debts.
You're as odd as ever, aren't you? Okay, hope the job goes well.
If I don't keep myself busy, I'll start thinking about tomorrow and get depressed.
Well, at least she feels depressed about it and sad.
So for the time being, I'll try to entertain myself by playing soldier.
She's not taking it lightly, and actually that means a lot to me.
Annie! Best of luck dealing with you-know-what!
I do not like Hitch.
I need to know more about the circumstances surrounding your daughter's disappearance. I have questions.
Suppose I can take that to mean you haven't found her as of yet.
Well, obviously not.
Try and help me wrap my frazzled mind around this.
Uh-oh.
It's been 10 days since I reported my daughter missing.
It's been 10 days?
I was assured that you were doing all you could to find her. How could you MPs have turned up nothing? Are you
Because
incompetent?
they weren't looking. Yes.
I'd like to believe that I've always had a good eye for people. You may be a rookie, but my eyes tell me that you're capable and that
She
you're someone
is,
I can trust to
actually.
follow through once you've given your word.
I think so.
So, will you look for my daughter?
Of course I will. It's my job.
Oop. Definitely not doing it for you.
She had been gone for 2 days before I decided to report her missing.
And you waited 2
So
days?
long as we each kept to that, we stayed out of one another's affairs. That was the rule between us.
What does that mean, though?
What about her social life? Can you name any of her acquaintances or places she frequents?
I can't.
He
Then do
stays
you
out of
have
her
any idea
affairs.
how she typically spends her time?
I don't.
Can I look at her
So
room?
you're telling me that you see your daughter every day but have no idea what kind of life she leads?
That's right.
That's a judgment right there.
What was her major?
Chemistry. As I said before, she and I don't interfere in one another's affairs.
Is she a Titan?
My daughter's mind is a mystery to me.
Well, you seem like such a loving father.
I don't think there's a father out there who knows what his daughter's thinking. Not really.
Sorry, Annie.
You saw through that lie about why I became an NP, didn't you? Well, I see through you too. You're hiding something, Stroutman.
Sure.
I'm going out.
What's up with
Prepare a
all of his
carriage.
rings?
As you wish, sir.
And what was on that note? Anytime I hear chemistry and missing and like living her own life, I'm kind of like, is she a Titan? Did she get the from the Beast Titan?
If she and her dad are strange, me and mine are freaks.
Oh yes, backstory. I'm so curious about her dad.
This is what you were born to do, Annie. It's the reason you were given life, understand?
Absolute obedience. Those were the only words that existed between me and my father.
She was only given life to be a Titan?
Once we've had our dinner, she's free to gallivant about town all night.
Gallivant all night.
What the hell does that even mean? Doing what? Selling drugs? I don't know.
A military police patrol found her passed out drunk in front of a bar. A bar that went by the name of Pitly Doors.
Okay. She seems like a really, like, clean, princessy type of girl. So why would she come here?
Do you know this girl?
Can't say that I do.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to do with that? It
Right,
isn't
yeah.
about to change what I know.
I'm just thirsty. One limeade, please.
Good cover. I would suck at it. Investigative work. I hate talking to people.
Now why don't you run home and cry to your daddy before I get any funny
Don't
ideas?
touch. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Her daddy trained her well. Oh, Annie. Yeah, I mean... Don't...
That looks like corduroy. Possession of illegal drugs gets you 3 to 5 years in prison.
Corduroy, it's funny that I
Screw
said
you,
drug
get
dealer,
outta
and
here.
that might be true. Woo! We know that move. Girl doesn't even need to be a Titan. She could just kick everyone's ass.
That girl's one of the most generous people I've ever met. She was kind to all of us, always buying us drinks. Yeah, but then about 10 days ago, she flew into this terrible rage out of nowhere.
Interesting.
Eventually, she up and left. No one's seen her since.
Interesting.
Any idea what set her off?
It was this idiot's fault. He downed some corduroy right in front of her and made her flip her lid.
Yikes.
So she was angered by corduroy specifically. But why?
We've
Was
been
it not
asking
hers?
ourselves that ever since.
I feel like she's the chemist that made it.
There was a guy who came looking for her before you, and he was as crooked as they come.
Describe him.
He wore a real fancy suit, and it looked like one of his eyes was fake. It was red, probably glass.
Oh, God. That sounds
You'll know him
awful.
when you see him.
Yeah, how do you miss a guy with a red eye?
You sure you're not just having another lapse in your memory? After all, you forgot who Carly was at first, right?
We really don't know, though, I swear.
I'm pretty sure that they're being honest right now.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Has your amnesia been cured too?
Amnesia was never the problem. Honestly, I just didn't feel like putting my book down yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
You
do you
should
feel
talk to
like
Carly's
now?
boyfriend. I bet he would know what she was up to.
She's got a boyfriend.
His name's Kempa Boltz.
What? I don't know him. I never heard of the guy, honest.
Kemper Boltz is a
Hey,
great name,
what are
though.
you? Wait!
Oh,
Sorry
she
for
put
the
it back
trouble.
into
thank you.
place. Okay. My opinion on Annie's changing.
When you do this kind of job for long enough, you end up learning all sorts of things.
Yeah. Bartenders and hairdressers know a lot about people. I just keep getting like a Walter White feeling about Carly, is that like she's making these drugs. Hi, kitten. Oh, she had no. I think the cat knows that you're a Titan. Kit, stop! Stop! I don't need to hear it. I don't need to see it. I don't want to think about it anymore. It enrages me.
Could you wait until I get back?
Do you not know what kind of place this is?
It's Stohess District's trash heap.
Well, if you know that much, then you probably know my answer.
Bye. He's out of here. But the thing is, she could take care of herself. Just a little... I was going to say bite, but like...
What do you want?
Flip the ring.
I'm looking for a man named Kempa Bolts. Do you know him?
You're a real comedian, girlie.
Has the heat gone to your
here we
head
go.
or what?
That's not a smart idea. Nice. Don't mind that at all. Oop.
Just give me an address and I'll be on my way.
She's really good at her job, I'm just saying. Ooh. Who's waiting around the corner? Who'd that be? That Kemper or was that Carly? Oh, that's a lot.
Kodorine, huh?
Oh, is he under the bed? Was that Carly?
Hey! What the hell you doing in there?
Nope. I'm guessing that's Kemper.
Come on, say something! Tell me you're sorry! Hurry it up! Stay right there!
No! Oh, well, I'll watch it in a minute, but shit. Okay. Let's talk about that. So much going on that I did not expect. Okay, so it's Lost Girls. So there's a couple Lost Girls. It's funny because I'm just like, she's a drug dealer. She makes drugs, Walter White. That's what it is. That's how she gets her money. I'm guessing though, because if you're making money and like and you have like a nightlife, I'm gonna guess that that's what it is, that you are in fact making drugs. I don't know if Carly is a drug dealer, but her dad being like, well, we always have dinner together and then we stay out of each other's affairs. Cool dad. And then like that being interwoven with like Annie's dad. Back in season 1, it felt like he was like really proud of her. And then in this one, he's just like, you know, like you have to fight through the pain. Like, this is what you were born for. This is what you're here for. And to me, and I mean, that might be a difference in translation right there, but like, was that supposed to be somebody like being like you were made for this? Or was it somebody saying like, you were made for this? Kind of just like, you wouldn't exist if like you weren't here. Like if you didn't have this job to do, you wouldn't be here. What would be the use of you? So that was a rather confusing moment for me. But like then the body, I was just like, is it Carly? Is it Kemper? And I was like, no, it's definitely Kemper. Kemper was under that bed. I don't know if Carly killed him or if somebody else killed him, but somebody definitely killed him and then stowed the body away somewhere. I don't know what to think. Because I was like, oh, who are the Lost Girls? It must be Annie and Emir. And well, I was right that like Annie was involved. I didn't expect it to be like this, now it's kind of like a murder mystery, but like, it's like this mystery. It's like literally we're trying to find somebody who's lost. I thought it meant like lost soul, lost place in this world. But it's like literally somebody is lost and gone. Yeah, I don't trust Carly's father. And like, he had like those like rings on him and all. Like the entire time I just like kept looking at him going like, do they have like a little hook on it to like cut him and he's a Titan? And then I was like, is Carly becoming a Titan? Was she experimenting with drugs that would turn her into a Titan? Is Kodorine something that makes people turn into Titans? Obviously not, because the guys at the bar would be, you know, erupting and Annie would have to fight them in Titan form. And here's the thing, Annie doesn't really even need to become a Titan in order to fight people. Fight Titans maybe, or fight a lot of Titans, or to get a lot of ground. But the fact that like at the very beginning she was like having like regrets that she had to do the thing that she did. And I think it's the same thing with Reiner a little bit. And I don't know about Berthold because we didn't really get a lot of his internal monologue, but the ones that have spent time with humans, that have developed feelings for these humans, have a hard time, not as much as I think Reiner does, but like definitely Annie. Like, you could see that she felt guilty that she had to do the thing that she needed to do, and that like she didn't really want to be doing it, but she knows that she needs to do it. She has to do it. It's like, this is what she was made for, where Reiner was kind of like split between two worlds because he's kind of like, he has feelings for like a human, and Krista, I think she's a human. She could be a Titan. I have no idea. But he's from this Titan world where he's a warrior, but then he's living in this human world as a soldier. So like he gets this back and forth thing. And so it's like a split personality, but it's also like him being torn in two because like he, I think, genuinely cares about the humans that he's with. And I think Annie doesn't want to kill. She doesn't want to be this person. She doesn't want to do this, but this is what she's here for. And she doesn't want to let her dad down for whatever reason. Hopefully we get more of that in the next episode, because I was so excited when we got like a flashback and I was like, yes, okay, finally something on Annie, because they didn't give me enough on Annie for me to feel sorry for her. I mean, a little bit for me to feel sorry for her, but not for me to like her in general. And Ymir, like I said, at the end of season 2, I was kind of like, okay, I kind of like, she, like I said, she's a bitch, but like, you know, she's starting to come out of that shell a little bit. And it's because of Krista. But like with Annie, like she just kind of keeps herself safe, which is like, you know, I know Hitch is supposed to be kind of the opposite of her, and I don't really dig Hitch. I'm starting to think like, do I like any girls at all? And I don't know if it's like just a lot of stuff like, I don't want to say trauma, but like when you have met people in life and you're just like, I don't want to be friends with that person. Like maybe they're reminding me of people that I had once like been around that were like kind of bitchy or mean, or, you know, like heavily sarcastic, borderline like on bullying a little bit and stuff like that. And like, that's like the vibe that I get from like certain characters sometimes. And I'm just like, I'm not like being mean, like I want to fight you and I don't like you. It's like, I'm just not going to hang out with you. So that's kind of like how I feel about Hitch. It's like, don't need to hang out with you. Don't need to hang out with Ymir. Annie's actually fine to hang out with because she doesn't do anything. She doesn't say anything, but like also like it's hard to bond with her, and she does that on purpose, I'm sure. I forgot where I was going with all of that. I'm kind of explaining my feelings about Annie and the rest of the girls because I feel bad because like I love Mikasa. I love I was gonna say Hannes, but that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking Hanji. You know, and of course Sasha and Krista. I like Krista perfectly fine. But this is a really interesting story that I did not expect. I didn't expect her to be doing MP work, and I didn't expect a missing persons of somebody that we hadn't met, and a drug storyline, and the fact that the girl that's missing is that she studied chemistry and like isn't really doing anything with it. I believe she is. She might be underground, and that's why nobody can find her. And maybe that's why Annie won't be able to find her, is because like she doesn't want to go into that underground city where Levi's from. You know, I don't know. I can't wait to watch the next episode, which you're going to have to wait. But if you want to watch full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon, and up to 4 episodes early. I don't know. It's funny because I don't know the exact release schedule of these currently. It kind of depends on editing and how quickly we can get things done, and other projects as well, because as I like have to sometimes explain, like I'm not a Doctor Who channel and I'm not an Attack on Titan channel. I am a very diverse channel, and I watch a lot of things because I have to have diversity. I have to enjoy a bunch of other things, mostly because if all I was watching was Attack on Titan, I not only would be obnoxious about it and I would think myself an expert, but then like I would, you know, just I feel like my husband would be like, you need to get outside and touch some grass. But if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, like I said, it'll be over on my Patreon in a watch-along format. But in the meantime, remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. That way it really pushes the algorithm, helps everybody out. Also, head over to Mish and D. I will leave the description to their channel I will leave the link to their channel in the description for you to click on. That way you can check them out. They do watch everything in sub. So if you're watching this in dub and you really prefer sub, that's also great, kind of like to watch both of us and just kind of compare episodes. They might be way ahead of me by now, but it definitely is. It's great to have somebody kind of going, I know that their release schedule is a lot quicker than mine because they watch a lot of anime and I watch this. So it's a little different, but it does kind of supplement a little bit. If you're really jonesing for some more, you can always give their channel a watch. But in the meantime, guys, I'm going to watch the next episode. I hate to leave you guys on a cliffhanger, but to be continued. You should be used to that by now. Okay, love you. Bye.